Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, October 20th, 2010, and this is your daily dose of reptile news. Well, Peta's in the news again. Apparently they're threatening to soak Victoria Beckham with lizard blood. For those of you that are not familiar, Victoria designs handbags that are made out of cowhide, alligator skin, lizard skin. And I hate to glorify Peta, but I love this article and I love this story because chances are the blood that they're going to use to soak her with came from the American farms where the animals were slaughtered to make her purses and handbags and stuff. It's just absolutely hilarious. I mean, they think they're hurting her, but they're actually helping her. But anyway, that being said, of course I can't put any of this on YouTube on the video, but I can put it on the website. So I found a little picture gallery that has 67 of the recent advertisements used by Peta with Pamela Anderson and all that stuff. So I'm actually going to put a section on the website, and the link's going to be right down here in the fun bar, and you can go there. And I have to admit, first of all, I'm flawed, and because I'm flawed, I kind of like the advertisements Peta comes out with because it has to do with women and nudity, and what can I say, But anyway, I bet you that's probably going to be the most popular link today. But I'm going to put that link down there. I'm going to have all those ads there, the pictures and all that fun stuff, so go check that out. And apparently moving over to Australia, we talked about yesterday, and we've followed this large expedition that's going around the world searching for thought to be extinct or near extinct amphibians, and apparently this is catching on. About 20 scientists are going out into the Outback in southern Australia in search for near extinct animals and plants. They're going to be collecting DNA and all that good stuff, and the scientists are quoted as saying that they believe they're going to find some new species of reptiles. So that's awesome news. We're going to follow them every step of the way, just like I've been following this whole amphibian expedition thing. And I love stories like this. It's good news. You guys want good news. I like good news. We all like. Who doesn't like good news? Come on. If you don't like good news, you shouldn't be watching this. And really short, I wanted to share a good little list came out today, and it's what to do if you find a snake, if you're out in your yard, or how to prevent them from coming in your yard. If you find them in the house, what do you do? According to my analytics, I get a lot of people searching Google that come to the Daily Reptile news site, and some of the key words they use are getting rid of snakes from their house or their property and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and post that on there. Now the only thing is this list is kind of catered to Australia. That's where it came out, but the gist of it is the same everywhere. I mean, they recommend leaving it alone if it's outside. It'll move on. If it's in your house, they give you procedures to take, including closing off a room, shutting off the gaps, keeping an eye on it, calling a rescuer, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty neat. Not one time in there does it say to kill the snake or anything like that. I think that's kind of awesome too. Well, apparently at a public event recently, a bearded dragon that answers to the name of Caesar was stolen. Now, Kathy Burkholder, the person that owns this lizard, she goes around to events and schools and community stuff and sets up these booths and educates people about the animals. She says that Caesar's value is estimated between $300 and $500, and she spent the last several days calling around pet stores hoping that somebody may have brought it in and tried to sell it. She does believe that it was a group of young people that she had scalded earlier for some reason or another at the festival. And that brings us to our question of the day. For you people that travel around to the shows and sell animals, if there is anybody watching that does that, how do you keep an eye on, what security measures do you take place? I mean, Kathy, apparently, she turned around and a second later turned back and Caesar was gone. So what security measures do you put in place to ensure that you don't get your animals stolen? I know at the show that I went to last month in Sacramento, several people used locked cages, but there were many of them. There were people that had tables that maybe had 200 animals at that table, and the things were not locked up, and somebody could have easily, and I wouldn't doubt if any of them did get stolen. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But anyway, leave a text comment or a video response, and as always, if you're still watching now, you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other.